are back. Another beautiful day at the Waterboyz show. My partner normally joins me in our slogan when we come back, but he's a little preoccupied right now, taking care of some house business, man.
Yes, man, I messed up, man. Do it one more time.
No, we good, man.
Come on.
Good, man. You ready?
Yeah.
And we are back. There you go, man. Now everything is complete, my brother. Look, let's do a little house business before we get going. We'll talk about digital currency every single time, and that's where you go on your heart. You know, you go on and pull on your heartstrings a little bit, man, and like, share, subscribe, support the show the best that you can. Doesn't cost you a thing. All you got to do is like, share, subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, leave us a 5-star rating, leave us a comment. It helps our visibility. Believe it or not, it does help more people find the show so they can get some of this great content about these blood pressure birds and everything me and my partner talk about on the Waterboyz show. And after that, scroll on over to 285clothing.com and get you something real clean. If you're looking for something real clean, something that's Waterboyz show merch or something representing those blood pressure birds, or maybe you saw our new merchandise that's for all the people who got a lot to say about Atlanta but still live here, shut up or move. Sincerely, Atlanta. You can go find that new colorway. You can go find a new sweatshirt, T-shirt, hoodies, everything around that new slogan. Go check it out at 285clothing.com. What's up, B Rich?
What's up, man? It's a great Thursday. Ready to do our thing, man. We got a special guest today, man.
Yeah, man. Well, look. We have family in here, man. You know, at first I would have said friend to the show, man, but we family at this point. And man, our guy just had a birthday, man. You know,
birthday boy.
Yeah, man. It's always special, man, when you're able to see another year. You know, when God keep you here, man, above ground, and you're able to continue to spend that time with your family, man, and bless the world with your talents and your presence, man. So we want to celebrate him. You know, we talk about all things NFL, all things NBA. We talk about all things Atlanta sports. And we have a legend who every single time, I'm going to say it, whether he's family to the show or not, we have a legend that's back in the building. 55 all the way live. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may know him as the Predator. This is our brother, our partner, none other than the great John Abraham.
Yeah.
What's up, my guy?
What up, dog?
What's up, John?
Shit, man, it's good to see y'all for real, man. Like, no. You know, like I always like to come in here and get grounded. And every time I come here, y'all ground me with what's going on in Atlanta. Tell me about the sports on every angle. You tell me about the 285, 85. Y'all let me know what's going on in Atlanta because, you know, this last week has been kind of busy because, you know, the birthday was going. But, you know, I'm trying to do a lot more speaking and doing engagements. You know, I got the pleasure of meeting Marcus Allen. I had to do a George Rogers event, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
And the thing about, I'm on a panel with 5 other Hall of Famers, so it was dope. Like, so, you know, life is definitely doing good. This was a great birthday week, man. No alcohol, no strippers. It was just me and my kids like the whole week, so that was super dope, man. And I got to take my daughter to one of my little events I had to do, and she, you know, when and I got to speak also at my daughter's athletic banquet. I got to speak at their little banquet, and my 9-year-old came with me this time, and it was my 17-year-old birthday. I mean, not birthday day. I'm gonna get tripping. It was my 17-year-old banquet, and my 9-year-old, when I got off stage, she was like, "Dad, you did so good," because she never seen me speak in like person, so that humbled me a lot, and it gave me one of those feelings like, man, all that stuff you did the last 6 years was worth it. Because when your kids big you up, I don't care about y'all guys. You know, I love y'all. Y'all always got my back, but you know, I can take that like a grain of salt sometimes. But when your kids, when they mess with you and they tell you did good, I'm like, what? Like, I'm good now. So yeah, it's been a great birthday, bro.
Man, I love the way you phrased that. He said no alcohol, no strippers, just family.
Yeah. Like
growth, man. Like, shout out to growth, man. Like, being able to grow and getting into other phases of life. I'm with you on the family thing, man. Like, it's nothing more important than spending time with the family. Like you say, man, when your kids look up to what you're doing and they love and respect what you're doing, man. My son, my 14-year-old, he was so frustrated by the Atlanta Hawks getting beat down by the Knicks. He made his first piece of content. He made his first video, and I posted it on our page. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, and that meant a lot to me because I know he's watching what I do, and that has an influence on him, and he respects and loves what I do. So I'm with you, man. When your kids looking at what you're doing and they appreciate it, man, it ain't nothing better than that.
Yeah. Man, I got a chance to talk to you yesterday, man. I was thinking you was much younger than what you really are,
man. Go ahead, man. I still don't get that, bro. We knew each other
I
for
thought
about
he was like
20
in
years.
his late 30s, man.
I literally knew you for like 20 years.
Yeah, man.
I think when I got...
You just look so good, man.
No,
like
man,
you still go out there and play, bro.
I think when I came to Atlanta, you think I got drafted to Atlanta. He ain't really knew about sports like that. He knew about sports, but he ain't knew. I'm like, dude. I'm like, dude. No, I think when I got to Atlanta, you thought I was 21.
Hold on.
No, I think when I got to Atlanta, you thought I was a rookie or something.
No,
That's
listen,
what it was.
John, me and Trey.
I'm 48 though.
Me and Trey was at the Georgia Dome when you was with the Jets terrorizing Michael Vick. And me and Trey was like, damn, that's who we need. Somebody like that. So how you gonna tell me when you came here I didn't know that was you?
Bro, how long we knew each other?
We known each other for a long time.
There ain't no way I'm in my 30s.
You just look good, man, for your age,
No, I
man.
appreciate
you
you
look
do
really
too.
good.
Both of us, all three of us look good. But I'm saying common sense will tell you this cat gotta be he at least in his 40s.
Common sense, my brother.
I got her in 06 now. Think about that.
Man, I don't know, for some reason
That's 20 years right there, at least.
I'm still stuck,
Long
like
time.
Trey said, I ain't moved. I'm still stuck between 2012 and 2018 for some
It's
reason.
crazy. I've been in Atlanta for 20 years. This is my home
Not
now.
good with simple math.
Hey man,
real talk,
just
it's
because
my
Aaron look 80, forgive me, man.
You look good, hey man. You done lost weight.
We
bro.
just
You
lost
good,
10 people, man.
John noticed, man.
Now, the only reason he losing weight because we don't go and have company lunches over at Yard House no more.
Hey, let me tell y'all this story, man. We have company lunches at places, John, right? We go eat around the place, man. And this man will literally order 4 entrees
I ain't mad at him. It's a company.
to take home.
Bro, what are you talking about? It is
Bro, it's our company.
$3.99. I don't care. It's a company. Do you understand? It's a tax write-off, playboy. You said company. We writing this off, bro. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get this right here.
Nah,
I'm take that for the old lady. I don't even drink, but I'm like, but I order him a drink. I don't care. We gonna get this, and y'all go ahead and write that off, playboy.
Man, no.
Did we get 10,000 this year? Come on, let's go get some more. We put 20,000 just on
Man,
food budget, baby.
We're
I'm
gonna
just
have
trying
to
to tell
hear
you.
that. We're gonna have to hear that every time we go out to eat now.
I ain't mad.
He gonna
at
be
you,
saying,
bro.
"Hey, look, you heard what John said, man. You heard what
I
John
get the
said."
half off ones.
I don't.
Hey,
I'll
just
get the
stop
full
showing,
price.
stop showing
Stop showing my
you.
face.
Every time you show your face, we lose like 3 subscribers.
We just lost 10
Like,
instant
hey,
subscribers, man.
Everybody that's still here, thank you. You know what I'm saying, for not being deterred.
Shots
This
fired.
this is not an episode of Jurassic Park Atlanta. This is
Old dinosaur.
You know what I'm saying?
It's coming
Hey,
from
man.
today.
What's up?
Hey, look, everybody in the live right now, man. Y'all share.
Man, you see
share,
Alpha
share,
Mega
share.
in the
Oh,
comments.
Alpha Mega. Hey, what's up, Alpha Mega, man? Me and his birthday are on the same day, same year.
Okay.
That's the only person I ever met. His birthday's on the same day, same year. We was born on the exact. So we really are twins. So when you say twins, I was born like at 3 a.m. I don't know what time. What time you was born, Alpha? If you still on here, shout out to him, man. I ain't talked to Alpha in so long, bro. Good to hear from you, man. Send me your info.
I only met one person that had the exact date. I had sex with her too.
Hey,
Hey, I was like, I got to. I was like, hey, man, I was in college. I said, when your birthday is?
Take
May
it back
6th?
to the Genesis.
No, our birthday is 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so my birthday May 6,
5, 6,
1970. Yeah.
Johnny.
Nah, that's gross.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know what her name was? Hey, you know what her name was? No, real talk. Now this was in college, so y'all don't judge me. We used to call her motorhole.
Whoa. I don't know what's going on.
Moment.
I don't know
No,
what's
this
going
was
on.
like I was like 18, 19 years old, man. We used to call everybody already knew, like, man, you go talk to Mo. That wasn't her real name. You go talk to Mo, you good. I'm like, shit, it's my birthday.
it's her birthday too.
I'm like,
Birthday Waterboyz.
Hey, man.
John show.
I apologize. Y'all know I used to be trying to be politically
Nah,
correct, but
man.
that's
It's all
funny.
good, man.
That's
It's all-
funny,
it's
man.
all-
Hey, that's a great definition
And we still friends.
of birthday sex.
No,
Okay, that's where we're going.
That was on point.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Same day.
That's
Okay.
the truth, though. That's the truth.
Good job, B.
Get us back on schedule, Trey.
Yeah, good job, B. Hey, look, so we're going to get into some NFL talk. We're going to get into some Falcons talk. But I had a question. I had a thought when I was on my way down here, and we talk about, sports in general and what's being done out on the gridiron, what's being done on the baseball diamond, and what's being done out on the basketball court, right on the hardwood. And when I look at what LeBron James is doing at the age of 41, shout out to somebody who wasn't born the same year as me, but we do share the same birthday. He is straight defying the odds of what a 41-year-old, in my opinion, should look like out on the basketball court in the pro game. So I was thinking about LeBron. I was thinking about what Tom Brady was able to accomplish in his 40s. And so I wanted to ask you guys, what was more impressive? Tom Brady in his early 40s or what LeBron is doing now at the age of 41 in the playoffs so far?
You want to start?
You got it.
Man, I don't know, man. They're like, football is a tough, demanding sport. Tom Brady did it for a lot of years, so I commend him for that. Basketball is a game of stamina, and you have to keep going. I mean, they're both impressive, Trey. I don't know, man. I have to I have to give it to the comments. I have to give it to chat. Y'all tell me, because that's a great argument right there. Because, I mean, playing quarterback is one of the toughest positions to play. Mentally, physically. You know, you have to be in shape. You have to be mentally ready. You know, like, Tom Brady, he did it. He did his thing. LeBron, you know, be playing basketball, you have to go up and down the court. He can still, man, he did a dunk this year that was crazy. I'm like, man, he was so high, his head was above the rim. I said, he ain't lost a step to me. Super fast. It seemed like he saved all his energy for now.
Yeah, well, you know, me and Trey talked about it earlier. I think it's LeBron physically and Tom mentally. Mm-hmm. Just because if you see how, like you're saying, how he's still dunking like that, and still Tom didn't have to be as physical, but he had to be smart. He had to be like, know the game is changing, knowing the defenses, knowing things, and at any age, how either one of these guys is playing, even in the 20s, these both, because you know Tom winning championships, LeBron extending records, like he making like world class, like you. I don't know if they're going to be another player that has the impact when it comes to the numbers he's putting up. Like 25, 26 points in your 40s is ridiculous. I don't think we ever seen that. Even like Wilt Chamberlain, like these guys that have played long years. You know, you can go even back to Kareem. Kareem was ball. He had a throw to ball, still was out there throwing that hook and everything. But the impact, I think, was more, you know, significant just because Brady won championships in his 40s. LeBron has kind of like, not as a player, but as a team and as you know, his the history of that, the championships have stopped. You know what I mean? Like getting to the playoffs, and this year is looking good. You know, then they lose Luka, so he don't have that right hand man. So it takes away from, you know, the real stability that he needs to try to win championships. But also he's doing things that we probably, not saying we won't see again, but we probably won't see again for a long time. Even like we're playing with Bronny, getting to throw your son the lob, I couldn't even, bruh. I got a daughter. We could do just some mixed sports, and I'm just like crunk when I do anything with her. Picture being in a playoff game and getting to pass it to your son, man.
With your son.
Like that's something that's the first time we see it. I don't know if it's going to be the last, but it's going to be very rare, wow. and only these opportunities that he's making that we probably never see again. And like how he's putting the score, like. Somebody's going to have to score 30 points a game for like 20 years straight to get the all-time record now. So the stuff he's doing in his 40s is just amazing, man. Like, to anybody's credit, like, you know.
Yeah, so I'm right there with you. Like you said, physically LeBron, mentally Tom. Because of the championships, you got to go with the championships and give it to Tom, you know, for what he was able to do. And that's hard for me. Because, I'm a Tom Brady hater. Yes, I am. I say it all day long, every day, and 12 times on Sunday. Every time I rooted against this man, he embarrassed me and made me look crazy. So you know I can't stand Tom Brady. But I'll give it the slight edge to Tom Brady because of the championships. But what LeBron is doing, like you said, from a physical standpoint, in that first round, I don't think it's anyone who believed the Lakers were going to come out and give the Rockets the type of play that they gave the Houston Rockets. Now, KD did go down. He wasn't there the first game, came back the second, and, you know, they still weren't the same. And those young guys on the Rockets, they fought. But you had LeBron without Austin Reeves in the beginning, without Luka still, and what he was able to do. And LeBron is playing both sides of the ball. Now, that's one thing that Tom Brady does not have to do. He's playing just his position, his side of the ball. LeBron has to defend, and he has to play offense, and he's the leader. and he's keeping everybody mentally where they need to be. So it was extremely tough for what LeBron is doing. I personally don't think we'll ever see anyone 41 years old doing what LeBron is. LeBron is a one of one when it comes to what he's able to do out on the basketball court from a physical standpoint, and especially at his age. Man, it's crazy, man. Shout out to LeBron and what he's doing right now. And there's going to be a bunch of Lakers haters who going to say, you know what I'm saying, man, they ain't win no championship. They ain't about to do this. They ain't about to do that. But at the end of the day, as a basketball fan, as a sports fan, period, you got to just step back and say, damn, that's impressive. Because I think about shooting the jump shot and my knee started hurting. I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, my son was playing basketball the other day. My ankle started hurting just watching him. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even out there playing.
Wow.
I can't imagine what LeBron is out there doing. This man doing backwards dunks, throwing lobs. That means doing all he's doing, playing defense. The way they came back and won that, I think it was game 3 or 4 that they were able to pull away from the Houston Rockets when it went into overtime. Just the defense that he put on them at the end. Like, LeBron is just straight up amazing at the age of 41. I don't think we ever gonna see it again, man.
Shouts out to everybody that's in the live, man. Comment where you from, man. We want to know where y'all looking at us from, man. If you're in Atlanta, wherever you are, you overseas. Type in the comments, let us know where you're from, and tell us what you think. Is it LeBron or is it Tom Brady that's the most impressive feat at their age?
Yeah, man. So 40-something years old for LeBron. Let me ask you this. Looking at what LeBron is doing at 41, we know Jordan didn't do it at 41. Is LeBron proving that he should be considered the GOAT?
I will say this. I watched Kareem, in his latter years, and I watched him set the all-time mark, and I never thought it would be broken. Now, I mean, LeBron broke this record a couple years ago, right? Mm-hmm. I think he has the most field goals now, along with points. I don't know where he ranks with assists and rebounds. But if he gets top rebounds and top assists, as far as on paper, like, he's pretty great. But it's still something about Jordan's, 6 rings that he had? It's still something about that, man. And not...
Say it again, Trey. B Rich. Trey, I messed up. Sorry.
Yeah, man, that's why you need to stick behind the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Said Jordan, I got excited.
I think he kind of excited today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's John's birthday. I don't know. But anyway, let me get my train of thought again, because y'all know how flustered I get. But what was I saying, Trey?
You were just saying it was something about Jordan and his 6
Oh,
rings.
yeah, something about Jordan and his 6 rings that is special, man. It's special. I don't think he ever lost a playoff series. Is that correct? I mean, not playoff series. Never lost a championship.
No, he never lost a championship, but he did get beat, you know what I'm saying, before the
Yeah,
finals.
I remember he got beat by the Celtics and a couple other people, the Pistons and the Lakers. Yeah, so I remember that. But I don't know, man. Jordan, I guess, you know why, man? Because I come from that era. I don't never want to give LeBron his flowers for some reason. He's like Robo basketball player to me.
Robo basketball player is crazy, man. What you think, John?
Well, and I love LeBron. I've loved LeBron ever since he came to the league. Just taking on all the stuff he took on at a young age, 18, and being great. I think a lot of times we don't give people credit for just what they do sometimes, because just because they ain't did what you wanted on the court. Oh, he didn't have enough rings. He didn't have this. I'm like, dude, this dude came from Akron, Ohio, and changed his whole life, family, and everything. But I will say this about Jordan: you don't see the 23 being the number people wearing no more. Like back in the day, the reason why I said Jordan had a bigger impact, everybody wanted to wear 23 on the court. Now people are wearing 8, 24. They're wearing different numbers. Nobody's wearing 23. Nobody was wearing 6 when LeBron was wearing it. So I think that's the different impact you can say as a player. Because when I go to games now, I'm looking at the kids got on 30. They got on 24. They got on 8. I'm like, man, might have 11 like in Atlanta, when Trey was here. But I don't see 23 like that no more. And like that was the biggest influence, because when you was Jordan and when you was on a basketball team, anytime you would try to get that 2-3. Am I right? It's kind of like with Deion. The reason why everybody said Deion is one of the greatest cornerbacks ever, you see everybody trying to wear his number. Like even to the day, you still see guys trying to weigh 21 because that was a standard. So I don't think LeBron set the standard that everybody could be like him or play like him or wanted to follow that lead. I think that's why Jordan takes it a bigger jump when it comes to me. And y'all know I'm being real though, because like think about when we was kids, the dude that had 23 on the team you thought was gonna be good. Am I right?
You are so right.
And when you look at a team now, if they got number 2 on or 21, 2 was Deion when he was in college, and 21 was the league number. But if you see those guys, you thinking automatically, oh man, that boy gonna be good. And okay, baseball 42. You know, it's like even hockey 99, Gretz. It's like different numbers that you see. But and you'll see how good a player is when you see somebody want to wear their jersey. Because like even me when I played here, I was just looking to stand, hope people wearing my jersey. Because I'm like, okay, they recognize me. They ain't wearing it just because of the number. They wearing it because they want to represent it. And then the number shines more. So I think that's the biggest difference I can see between Jordan and LeBron. LeBron didn't carry that weight when it came to the cultural change.
Yeah. You know what? You just won the debate, man, for all the debates of the debates because of the number.
Just real
you
talk.
know that subconsciously, but I ain't never think to talk about that. That's pretty dope.
LeBron wear 23.
Yeah.
Because of Jordan.
But, people don't.
Nah, I know, but I'm just saying to your point, LeBron even wears it because of Jordan. Well, I'm going to say this, man. All y'all Jordan lovers. Jordan could never at 41 years old, do what the hell LeBron is doing.
Maybe.
Jordan at that time was somewhere with bloodshot eyes, drunk, trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
But he ain't had time, man. He ain't had time load management either, though.
You know what I'm saying?
He
It's a different NBA.
He worded it right. Jordan could never at 41. I thought he was talking about overall. But go ahead.
Jordan might have been a three-point shooter.
I'm not sure that Jordan could have survived all the things LeBron has had to go through. I'm just saying, dog. Social media, all the scrutiny coming straight out of high school. Yeah, scrutiny. Scrutiny. So,
I had to get you back. I had to get you back.
Look, I said the correct word right behind scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was saying. So I don't know if Jordan could have overcome all the expectations that LeBron has had. Like from the time he was in high school, the man was on the cover of a magazine. Right. The man went out and did every last thing that you thought he was going to do. Like, name another player that you saw at a high school age that the entire nation had all these expectations on what he was supposed to go do, and he went and did it. He went and did it. All of it. Wasn't nobody checking for Jordan in high school, and I'm not taking away from Jordan's greatness. I'm just saying he didn't have the pressure on his shoulders at that young of an age that LeBron had. He just didn't, Aaron. So tell me, when Jordan was in 12th grade, what were the expectations for him? Do you remember?
University of North Carolina? No, he actually got...
He ain't had no expectation. You ain't even know who the hell Michael Jordan was. And it's no knock on Jordan. I'm just saying LeBron has had to overcome all the expectations. And dog, you know how hard expectations are? Right. People thinking that you're going to do this, saying you're going to do that. People saying you're not going to do it. And the man went out and did it. He went out and did it, and at 41 is still doing it.
Yeah.
Jordan could never, at 41 years old, do what LeBron James is doing.
I can't argue with that because I don't know. But I thought you was going somewhere.
You don't know what?
I don't know what Jordan could have did at 41. I mean, I'll be honest.
We saw it. He wasn't on the court.
He was playing with Washington. He was doing good.
No, he played right in his late 30s, and he was not playing like how LeBron is playing. We saw it.
Well, hold on.
Saw it,
pull up the stats. I'm not saying he's doing what, but Jordan was doing really good with the Wizards.
He wasn't doing what LeBron was doing at that age. He wasn't.
Okay.
We saw it.
Okay.
You can put
I'm not arguing with you, man. I really know his stat-wise was doing good, but I can't remember how Jordan's body was looking, how his movements was looking, how his explosiveness was looking. I just remember he was doing good with Washington, so I can't debate you on that.
Was he playing at 41?
No.
So what are we talking about then?
You win.
So what
Let's move on.
What are we talking about then, man?
We're talking hypothetically.
What's hypothetical? LeBron's playing at 41.
Okay, but you said could.
Jordan couldn't because he did it. So it's no hypothetical here.
But he did it because
you do know the definition of hypothetical, right?
He didn't do it because he didn't want to play no more.
No, that's not true.
He could have played.
If he could have played, he would have played.
That's not true. It's a lot of people walk away from it. Look at Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders could have played, but he walked away.
Oh my God, dog.
Am I lying?
Good point, B Rich.
Thank you.
Dog, listen, but he wasn't playing.
Megatron walked away.
He wasn't. Neither one of them were playing their 30s like Jordan was.
But what I'm trying to say is,
hold on.
Jordan walked away.
He wanted to play at an older age though, because he was trying to.
Just think if Jordan would have never gotten hurt his rookie year, wouldn't have took a year off and played baseball, man, his numbers would be up there.
Like I said, he could never do what LeBron did at 41 years old.
Okay, LeBron lover.
He couldn't. Hey, man, it is. You can say whatever you want.
So what does it say that he made a bigger impact in less years?
He made a bigger impact. I mean, look,
Jordan made a bigger impact.
Look,
in less years
listen,
than
listen,
LeBron.
listen. I'm not gonna argue with what everybody thought of. If you want everybody want to be like Mike, but you can't take away what LeBron has done with all his expectations. Jordan didn't have those same expectations on him. And I say it all the time. I argue that if it was social media out at the time, I don't know if Jordan's image would have survived and stayed squeaky clean like it was. Everybody know Jordan like to drink. Everybody know he like to hang out. He like to gamble. And this, I'm not throwing any aspersions or anything negative on the man's name. I'm just telling you the things that Jordan in his era didn't get seen and didn't get scrutinized like LeBron. LeBron can't pick his nose without it being an ESPN topic on it on First Take. You know what I'm saying? LeBron can't go to the bathroom without it being a topic. Did LeBron wash his hands? We saw him come out the bathroom without a paper towel. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron can't do anything without being scrutinized. And so I'm just saying he overcame a lot of things that Jordan didn't have to overcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well said.
That's all I'm saying. What you think, John?
Man, y'all got me lost. Hey, no, I think when you talk about it as an athlete, that LeBron wins way beyond even any, like most athletes and how he's playing at the age. But if you're talking about as a player, I think Jordan just had a better impact or more impact. I think he set the mold for what LeBron needed to do, which everyone knows. And if you set a mold, it's kind of like people say, some people question whether Montana was better than Tom Brady. Montana was the guy that set the mold for Tom Brady. So when you think about the molds, like you said, he wears 23 because of Jordan. So Jordan set the mold. So even if he gets better than Jordan, I set the mold. It's kind of like your son. Like if your son becomes the president one day, you set that mold. So as great as your son going to be, you still got to take credit for it.
I like that.
I disagree with that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like.
So if that's the case, then Jordan got it from somebody.
Exactly.
Like Jordan got it from Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
So if that's what we're saying, you can't put Jordan there. So it can go on and on and on. And that's why I disagree with that, because these players get in, and yes, you had somebody you looked up to as a kid, but once you become a pro, you set your own standard with where it's going. The way LeBron did it is completely different than the way Jordan did it, from the style of play and the path he took, even as a businessman and the things he did. Like, it's a completely different path, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
No, I agree with that 100%.
But I just think he did it different than Jordan.
But it always was a comparison, and even we doing it now. Like, because I always hated to compare, because both of them are great and each right, but that's a new sport era that they want to, put each other against each other. These guys probably they don't care about that. Like if you want to throw Kobe into the situation, everybody know Kobe modeled his game from Jordan, but we don't throw Kobe as being one of the greats. And I think Kobe had the same pressure LeBron had. He came out of high school and everything. He didn't play. He probably had the biggest expectations like that, but he had to work his butt off because he didn't play much as a rookie. He came back, got a ring without Shaq. He did. So if you want to throw it in there, you can say Kobe if you're a Kobe fan. Which I am.
Kobe. That's my favorite basketball.
I graduated high school in '96. He was 18 when he came out, and the stuff he had to go through, the scrutiny. Everybody know his scrutiny, and his was very public and very loud. But he ended up having a great career and playing it out. So the expectations are on a lot of guys that we just don't see. And when you have a greater expectation on yourself, which I think Jordan and LeBron had also, and I think we should stop, especially like I don't think it's really a debate, because, some people, even Scottie think he should be in there. Scottie Pippen saying, well, it wasn't for me.
Man,
so, no, I'm just saying that,
like that.
I'm right, though. You've seen Scottie up here saying stuff, and I'm like, bro, come on now, chill. Like, but I think everybody in their own mind should be able to brag about what they did in life. I'm just glad I got to witness, all these guys getting to play. Because when I was a kid, Shaq was the best player I ever seen. I thought Shaq was just like,
straight.
And think if Shaq would have had the same mentality as LeBron, we would have never seen. I don't think we'll ever see another Shaq. I don't think we'll ever see a guy that dominated in his degree like he did. And Shaq had his off the court stuff too. He liked to be out and about.
I'm with you on Shaq.
So, but I thought Shaq could have been like that guy. And Shaq started from when he was like 11, 12. They was watching him. 14 in high school, went to LSU. He always had people saying, oh, he's going to be the next guy. So I think we can we can find a great or the GOAT in any kind of person if we want to find it. But, you know, for me, it's just Jordan. Like, I was on LeBron for the longest. I thought he was, like, way better than Jordan. But as the years progressed, you know, as an athlete, because I know guys that played a long time, but that don't mean they were better than the other guy. And I'm not knocking LeBron. I love LeBron to death. Like, how he handles himself as a father, how he has as a businessman, and saying that he didn't have that support, like, as a kid, you hear his story and everything. It's not like somebody was sitting here telling him how to read this or how to do contracts or how to do this. When he was 11, 12, 13 years old, they just saw a tall kid and they just kept pressing him and pressing him and pressing him. But him to be able to block the noise and, you know, be himself, you know, not try to take away from what everybody's saying, because a lot of people couldn't handle that pressure. You know, a lot of people would have did, you know, weird stuff. You know, okay, I want to be this person, I want to be this, but he never faltered away from being LeBron. You know what I mean?
At all. Like I say, not taking anything. I mean, Jordan is Jordan. He is. Yeah. I'm just saying, when you look at the expectation standpoint of it, and LeBron living up to everything, like, I'm not sure any other players like would have been able to live up to it to the exact extent that LeBron was able to live up to it. But look, let's move on, man. Let's move on to Atlanta. I see a couple people said I'm wrong. That's what's up. I already know y'all own 100 pair of Jordans. Guess what? I got on a pair right now myself. So it's all good. I got a pair of Jordans on my feet right now.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But let's move, man, to the football field, man. Our Atlanta Falcons had a pretty good draft, man. How do you feel, man, and how dope was it for the Falcons to end up drafting A.J. Terrell's brother? Now you got two brothers playing the same position, get a chance to play together in the NFL.
Man, it's a storyline that everybody wish they can have. Like, I ain't got no brothers. I got one sister, and that's it. But, you know, just being able to work with your family, feel like a family business. I think them doing that, man, I was talking about this a long time. When I saw his brother, I was like, man, they got to get this guy. I don't care if they get him in the second round, third round, fourth, or whenever they get him, I mean, move up and get him. I just felt like it was a good piece for Atlanta. I think Atlanta needs a better storyline right now. Everybody worrying about Kevin Stefanski and the other stuff. I think we needed a storyline like this to take us away from, you know, a lot of the other stuff, worrying about Pitts, worrying about, you know, Bijan, is he going to get paid a long-term deal, all this other stuff. So this brought some light that we could just relax. We ain't had to worry as fans. Like, when he got picked, a lot of fans was just like, okay, yeah. You know, I talked to a lot of people, and everybody was proud. And I hit Coach Stefanski up, and I was like, man, that was a great pick, man. I said, Atlanta needed it, and they proud of you for doing that. Because if you want to get your, you know, you want to get us in your corner, you got to start doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? You got to do stuff that, you know, the fans will be happy about. The reason why the fans will come here, the city is more than just, you know, football, basketball, rap, and all that. The football here, I mean, the city here in Atlanta is family. You come around, walk around Atlanta, you gonna see somebody you know. Like, I've been here 20 years, so I every time my daughter was walking me the other day, like, Dad, why all these people know you? Because you play football? I said, no, I be out. Yeah. I be out. People see you. People would just see you, and they'll just be like, hey, how you doing? And like, oh, you must be kind of like, nah, baby. It's just, I don't even know that person. I don't even think they know I play football. We just live in this building. Or we live in this area. You know, we live where we live at. Like, we literally can go out and we'll see somebody we know. Then we might move a little further out of Atlanta, but then you see that person again. It's automatic. Y'all like, what's up, man? What's good? Oh, man, good to see you, man. What you doing on this side? I knew you know about this side. So it's just like that in Atlanta. So if you want to win these people over, get some familiar faces in here. You know what I mean? Like, even them, you know, drafting people from Georgia. I love that, man. Like, I love that because it gives people from Georgia that more, you know, content that want to come to the game. Like, now I want to come to the game. You know, oh boy, play for the Dogs. I like stuff like that, and whether it's a business decision or they're just good players at Georgia. I mean, let's be real. Like, you drafting guys that want to be dogs because they're already dogs. Let's get it. Yeah,
man. Yeah, I look. I don't know if it ever happened before. I know you had the two brothers up in Seattle, and I want to say, did the McCourty brothers play together?
Yeah.
At some point, the McCourty brothers played together, which was real dope. And both of them were really good players. One was with the Patriots for years and won championships.
A few people did
with them, man. But I just think it's dope to have a pair of brothers. We spoke about it before, so I won't get too deep into the spiritual side of it because we touched on it before. But I just think, man, it's just God putting it together, man, for them and their family. What a dope and such a strong and special moment for the two of them to play together. And I know big brother, you know, he gonna it's comfortable for little brother. He gonna be able to see a face he knows, but he gonna make sure younger brother on top of his game. And Avion, he knows what he has to bring to the table. And that family, like meeting their dad, meeting their mom, I already know the mentality that they walk out with. So I'm excited about him as a player. I know there were some people that felt like maybe we should go D-tackle. Maybe we should try to show up our run game, stopping the run on defense. There were some people who felt like C.J. Allen was there at the same time. We could have gone linebacker, but I'm not mad at the pick. I'm actually pretty happy and pretty proud that they got Avion, and so I'm just looking forward to him coming out there and living up to what the Falcons hope he's going to be.
No, I really like the pick. I really like the pick. John, like playing football, right? I know when I play football.
Oh, God.
And no, I'm serious. I'm always, you know what? Light-skinned people are always the butt of the joke. Is it because I'm light-skinned?
No, it's just because you
and Clay.
Hold on, let me get to my point.
Go ahead,
so when you play football, right?
Yeah.
And you play with somebody like, let's say your best friend. You ever play with your best friend or somebody you're really close with?
I don't even use this word, but pause.
Thank you.
Well, Aaron done rubbed off on you.
I don't even use that word, but you like, nah, I ain't never played with my best friend.
Have you ever played football on the same team with one of your great friends?
Oh, man. Yeah. So I get what you're going at.
So what I'm saying is like when I play with my friend on the football, when I played football with my friend Brent,
Go ahead,
we had spring ball and we was on the same team, and I just know that I played much better. You understand what I'm saying? Like I just felt more confident. I felt like I couldn't let him down. He couldn't let me down. I feel like that by the brothers playing together, I feel like that's gonna be that same synergy there, and it's gonna make them both better. Like I got my brother, I can't let him down. I feel like that's gonna be good for the Falcons. Am I going?
No, you're 100% right. And also when it comes to film study, when it comes to knowing a person, like a lot of times people don't understand. Like me and Lavernius Coles, like me and Sean used to live together when we lived in New York, so we knew each other on and off the field. So if a call was missed, we can change a name quick because we might say Nintendo, we may say something weird that nobody don't know, but we know what it is to change a play. So when you know somebody inside out, that's why you practice though. You practice so like I think me and Patrick Peterson, when I got to Arizona, it was like so easy to like work with him because like, dude, I'm gonna do this, you do that, boom. Then we had hand signals, we had stuff like that. But you think about you got a brother, it's probably so easy. He might just say, hey, remember we played like some team back in the day, let's just do this like we did. You remember that? Oh yeah, we can do that. So they can freak a play like just like that. It's like the more you get, like even me and Babs, like me and Babs played together so many times that it was just a natural instinct. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going like, he might look at him and just say something. You remember you was in 6th grade and you did that little, try that again right now. Because you have that history with people. But I think for me, it's going to be like just pride. Like if I'm out there playing with somebody that I've literally knew for a long time, when I look at that mud, it's a different way to look. And I ain't trying to say I don't respect all my other teammates. I definitely do. But when it's family, like really family, and you get the opportunity, you're gonna try to shine bright.
Yeah, somebody told you happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it.
Bone Zone 4 said happy birthday, man. I think some other people, man. Let's read some comments. Then DMWR Britain right there. Now go down. You're reading this fundamental. Right. Yep. He said, thank you for going back to Atlanta sports, man. Yeah. DMW Britain, he always comments, man, and shows us love. We appreciate it. But I will say this, my brother, you know, we love all sports, man. When I'm out and about, we in the barbershop, we talking all sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you love our take on Atlanta sports, and we appreciate the support. But please don't try to handcuff us and stop us from expanding and talking about the sports and the figures that we love, man. Thank you. We're going to always give the Atlanta sports. But, hey, man, rock with us all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Give us a chance to talk about all the other things that we love. It's important to us. You know what I'm saying? We watch these sports. We watch these players. You know what I mean? So stick with us. Join the conversation. Let's talk about it all. And we always going to touch on Atlanta because we are Atlanta. So you don't have to worry about that. We're always going to do that. So then we got Dadrian Robinson said, John, you played in the North-South All-Star game with my brother, Jamel Foster from Rock Hill High School.
Yeah. Long time ago, bro. He telling my age, bro. That was in '96. That was 30 years ago. Oh yeah. Shout out to my LHS Lamar High School. It's our 30-year anniversary coming up. We're gonna try to do it big, man. So it's crazy. It's been 30 years, but 30 years been good, man. This is my 30th year out of high school. Feel kind of dope, bro. Like I ain't thought about it, but I was on a little thing the other day. I thought about it after the fact, but yeah, shout out to being 30 years out.
Man, it's all good, man. Hey, man, look, you still here.
Yeah,
Still
exactly.
Here, man. Like getting older is a blessing, man. Like I'm proud of the age I am, even though my kids try to clown me about my gray hair, man. What else we got right now? King Atlanta supporter one said the Falcons will be Super Bowl champions, man. I guess they speaking to the water. You know what I'm saying?
I concur with
water,
that, man. We're gonna get there. We're gonna win.
Yeah, man. So what's this right here? Boy, it was so much easier when Mario working the boards. This guy, yeah, man. Just keep going to the comments, man. Just each one, man. It don't matter, man. Just. I wish I could tell. I wish I could do the comments.
So let me ask you. I got a question. Go ahead and pull that down. The draft. Did you get a chance to kind of know some of the picks that we got? Because I want to ask you about a couple of them.
Yeah, ask.
Okay, so the kid we got from LSU, Harold Perkins Jr.
He probably been a higher pick if he didn't get injured. He looks a little stocky. He wore number 7, so you know he's a leader. He might pair good with Diablo, but I kind of see the same player almost. But I think he's going to come with a chip on his shoulder, man, because he definitely dropped. Or if you watch him, man, he was a dog, man. But he kind of reminds me of Diablo. He's a smart player. I don't know if he's going to be able to do what Ellis did. But he needs to be able to fit in that. If he want to make the team, he's going to have to, like, literally get it in. You know what I mean? Like, he was a dog, though, in LSU, though. Yeah. But just injuries just kind of slowed his career down. And I think he's a little undersized, if I'm correct.
I've been seeing a lot of people say that one of the mistakes they feel like LSU made with him the last year or so is they play him off the ball too much. They feel like his freshman year when he was really making a name for himself, and I think he had like 4 sacks in one game, and everybody was talking about it was when they played him more on ball and let him just rush the passer as one of the main jobs of his on defense. So I wonder if the Falcons have a plan for that, if they will try to just utilize all his skills, play him off ball, and just say, hey, we see that you were really good at rushing the passer. Let's get him in, and then let him do it.
Like the Caden Ellis role.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, like, because, they got rid of Caden. Well, they ain't got rid of him. He just went back home. But if you can get him to do the same stuff, but I'm like, people don't understand it comes with, you got to learn the game more. You got to be able to do, because some people can just do stuff naturally, or they work on it so much and it comes naturally. Like with me rushing the passer, everybody thought I was natural, but I had to work on it. I had natural speed, but when it comes to hand placement, when it comes to being able to dip that shoulder, you throw somebody in that same range and it looked good in college. And we've seen a lot of people in college with just monsters. One move, then they get to the league. Like, you got to change the move, and it definitely comes from how much mentally you can take in at one time, especially playing off the ball. Like, I couldn't play off the ball. I tried to do that my senior year. They had me like behind them linemen, and I was lost. I was like, man, I don't even what y'all talking. Well, you see the guard pulling this way, you supposed to go. I'm like, that don't make sense. If they running this way, well, I'm going this way. Because somebody else coming back, I say, look, that's too much talk to me. Put me back on the line. Tell me see ball, get ball, watch me ball. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what happened. Yeah.
Hey,
I like that.
Before I go to the next player, why is it that, you just kind of touched on it. Why is it that they would take a player like you and put him in coverage when your thing is see ball, get ball, watch you ball? Like, why would they do that to a player? It's
just sensible. It's just like giving a quarterback every now and then a quarterback draw just to make people honest. You know what I mean? Like, they always gonna think you rush and you go back in and then you get a pick or something, or you create another play. So it's just disguises. And even if you got a great player, sometimes you gotta feed the other people on the team. So I can't just let John rush every time. Like, let's let him drop one time. Let's try to. People want to have a lot of. You can't be vanilla in this league and win at all. Okay, so gotcha. Getting a guy like that. Now, if it's third down, if it's obvious pass rushing, I don't get it sometimes because. Who the guy we had? We were dropping him so much.
Vic Beasley?
No, not Vic. This guy. He came for 1 year. It was just like 2 years ago. I can't remember the name. No, 15.
Oh, you talking about old boy from the Patriots?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of his name.
With the red sleeves.
Yeah. But yeah, they was dropping him. They were dropping him so much that he really couldn't be productive at all. So even in that situation, like most of us kind of like dropping. I ain't gonna lie to you because we want to be athletic. And we think that shit look good. Like, man, you see me drop back in coverage, bro. You might see it get burnt, but all this like you want to look at, because if you look at a guy, for instance, like Julius Peppers, you would think that he should never drop in coverage, but he got like 10, 11 interceptions.
Wow.
So you can't really say you don't. Like Jason Taylor, like guys that can actually cover or drop into coverage.
Matt
Judon, yeah. He was pissed off because he was getting dropped a lot, but it might have something because you weren't getting to the quarterback anyway. So I mean, you got to do.
Judon.
Yeah. So the next player I want to ask you about, man, is the Oklahoma linebacker. His name is Kendall Daniels. You familiar with him?
I don't know a lot about Kendall. I didn't get to watch a lot of tape on him. I know the LSU. I know the receiver we got from Georgia, but I didn't look a lot of tape on the Oklahoma guy.
What you think about Zachariah Branch? That's the receiver from Georgia.
Well, I think somebody made a clip that they try to make him gain weight and play another position. Then he kind of lost speed. So this year he dropped back down to his regular weight, and now he's playing faster. And I think as a receiver, you got to play fast. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, possession receivers are good, but you got to have a body like Larry Fitzgerald, and you got to have hands that can catch anything. Like, hands that can catch a porcupine. You know, you got to have those hands like that. And I don't know if he has the hands for it, but I know he has the speed. And one thing that a guy like him needs to do right now, if you want to be persistent, and we see this so much more now compared to speed. Because they talk about speed when you get, like, the 40 time and all that stuff, and when you're doing the combine. When you get in the league, what they talk about more are the routes. Mm-hmm. So more of these guys, like, look at the highlight. The highlights, and you see people just break. They'll sit there and cut down. Oh, look at Santana Moss routes. Santana wasn't the tallest guy, but his routes, that boy route people up so quick. And most people now, like even Justin Jefferson, he's a great receiver. He has speed, but it's those routes. It's like even Chase, they have those routes. So now all that speed stuff, okay, we know this is fast you're going to get. What does some routes look like? Like, let's see if you can run a route. You know, Randy Moss didn't have to run good routes. He was Randy Moss. But when you got a guy that's kind of borderline speed, borderline this.
Like a Chad Johnson, he was excellent at running routes.
The routes are going to, and like, think about it now. We don't really talk about how people, oh, man, he just outran him. We be like, man, look at that route. Mm-hmm. You know, so when you get in the league, you got to really work on your route running. So if he want to be great and he want to make this Falcons team, he got to, like, just the routes, like just boom, 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 boom. We know you fast, but when you ain't Julio, we can't just, like, throw it up like that. You know, we don't have Matt Ryan and we don't have Julio. So we need you to get open. So we need you to boom, boom. Like, these routes got to be crisp. And I think that's the main thing to keep these, like, even like with Nuka. The guy from Puka Nacua.
Yeah,
like
really
him,
good route runner.
Like, he might not be a burner. Like, you ain't gonna see him go deep all the time. But then you see the routes, and then when he get a chance to get the ball, he goes up and get it. So it's definitely gonna be what kind of routes he can run and how he can transfer his game in that. Because in college and pros, it's totally different.
I got two more questions, Trey. Please forgive me. All right, I'm on record for saying that Troy Anderson is gonna lead the Falcons this year in tackles. My reason for saying that is if he can stay healthy. Mm-hmm. The last game he played, that he actually played, he had 17 tackles and a touchdown. And then the week before that, he played against the Chiefs and had 11 tackles and a sack. Is there any reason that you can't see that happening? Because I'm being ridiculed by everyone.
Just because what you said. Like, even with me, I got hurt a lot, so people lost faith in if I'm going to be able to finish the season until I got to Atlanta. And then I got consistent, and they were like, okay, well, we know Abe's going to get you 10 sacks. But, like, prior in my career, like, hey, he might get you 4 sacks, but he ain't going to play but 7 games. You know what I'm saying? So with him, it's just a simple fact. Is he going to be able to be healthy? Is he ever going to stay on the field? Nothing about him is character, nothing about him personally, but you just know how it is. You know, like y'all do music. If you know an artist, like, I don't know if he's going to come. Like, we know that this dude got a one-hit wonder right now. That's awesome, but we don't know if it's going to be consistent music because of how, you know. So it's the same thing with that, you know. So with him, if he can stay healthy, and I don't think it's nothing he's doing off the field. A lot of times people just like, oh, he probably just working so hard. By the time the season comes, his body be so tired, man. And people didn't understand, like, when I got hurt so much in New York, I even had a fan talking about I wasn't a New York legend. It was my birthday post, and he said something, so I had to say something back.
Yeah,
I ain't no punk.
Birthday post.
No, you can talk trash, but like you got all other posts. But he was just like, oh yeah, he's not a legend in New York. I was like, bro, 3-time Pro Bowl, first round pick, 60 sacks in 6 years. And I ain't a legend down there. I said, cool. But he said, you gave up on your teammates. I said, ask any of my teammates. It's kind of like somebody might say a rapper or a singer ain't a good person, or they just ain't good at music. Nah, the man he just wasn't into it right then. No, so ask any of my teammates. Y'all can look through any articles. You ain't never heard a teammate say that John Abraham was like that in New York. Like, you ain't never heard a teammate. Curtis Martin hit me up for my birthday. Shoot, Lavernius hit me up. And I ain't trying to name drop. I'm name building. You know what I'm saying? I'm building that because this is building my story. Like, so I had people that that still talk. And these are big. These like Wayne Corbett. These were leaders on the team. It wasn't just like somebody that I used to hang out with and stuff. These are leaders on the team that still contact me. So if you think that I was that kind of player when I was in New York, and I'm sorry for getting off the subject, but if you think I was that kind of person, ask the people that were around me. Ask the media that was in there. Like Rich Samini stills like called me. Rich Samini hit me up, happy birthday. If I was that kind of player that y'all saying from people in the organization, not like fans, because y'all made this little premonition up because I got hurt and I couldn't make it to the playoffs. So automatically, oh yeah, man, he gave up on his team. I had an LCL. I'm bow-legged. I'm LCL. Like that's the outer thing. So I couldn't make it back. Oh man, he gave up. If he was there, we'd have won. So if you saying if I was there, y'all would have won, that says some legendary stuff right there. Like if you feeling like me not being there was that important, then I should be considered a legend. Because if it wasn't like, oh, so and so missed the game too, but you ain't saying he was wrong. So what's the issue? And I didn't miss because it's like I missed because of that. But that's just not here or there, but that's just talking trash.
But we ain't worried about that dude. That idiot somewhere arguing with somebody about why Das Effects is the greatest rap group of all time. Shut up your mouth, stickity bum bum bum.
I used to like Das Effects.
I did too, but they're not the greatest of all time.
No, they're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My last question is this, and then Trey, you got the floor, man. James Pierce Jr., all charges have been dropped. Where do you see his future this year being? Do you think he'll get suspended? And what do you have to say to him now that all charges is dropped?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. I'm just gonna let that handle itself. Like right now, we heard the good news in his favor, so I'm just gonna let them handle that. I don't know. Like if I see him, I'm just gonna say, hey, how you doing? And because people don't want to live in that. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't got nothing. I don't know nothing about the NFL. I don't know what the NFL information going on, so I don't want to spread no false, like, this is this. And because people are trying to make a narrative out of something, and we waited because think about what they were saying before this happened. Oh, he ain't never playing again. Oh, he this. Oh, he messed up. And now it's like the stuff got dismissed or whatever. And now it's like people like, oh, da-da-da. So like I said before, we just gonna stay out of it right now. I said my 2 cents. You can go and talk about it, but I'm good. Like, hey, I'm just riding the wave now, Playboy.
Nah, I respect it.
Man, while we were doing the show, I got Mario text me some real unfortunate news, man. We were just talking about the Terrell family, and he texted me he texted our group an article, their aunt, AJ and Avion aunt, was at a Kroger over on Wesley Chapel, and she was waiting on her mother, and a car crashed into her and took her life.
When?
And this happened yesterday.
Oh, nah, man. My condolences goes out to the Terrell family, man. I'm so sorry.
I saw that post.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Her name was Gazelle Perry, 49 years old. AJ and Avion's aunt, man, was in a... Said she dropped her mother off at a Kroger and was waiting for her outside the store when the crash happened. Another driver hit her car. The crash impact sent the cars onto the sidewalk. Someone walking outside the store was also hit. And yeah, man. So yeah, our condolences go out to the Terrell family. Definitely, man. Death is always hard to handle. Our prayers are with you.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Wish I could.
Yeah, man. It's real tough. So man, we almost near the end, man. It's always, it goes by fast. when you're hanging, you know what I'm saying, with your family, man. I know I don't know how tapped in you are on the Hawks, but just like you don't have to go into any analysis. I'm not asking you to give me any of that, John, but just how ridiculous was it that our Atlanta Hawks got blown out to the capacity they got blown out that last game? They were down 60-19 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't really watch basketball like that. That's why I came here and asked y'all. I don't know what happened because like I was the past week or so. I'm thinking that we kicking butt. Then I walk into Rose over here in Atlantic Station. Oh man, they losing by 50 right now. I'm like, what? I'm like, hold on. They talking about, nah, this is the last game. I'm like, oh, so they hold on, they losing by 50. Yeah, this is the last game. So this is the last game. So you mean the Knicks came back? And I'm like, hold on, because I kind of like to wait to the finals. Like, you know, I like to see flashes here and there, and then I kind of like to surprise. That's the only way you can surprise yourself in basketball. If you sit there and watch every game, you're gonna be like, I don't like watching all the. I'm like, shoot, let's fast forward. So I kind of like see a little bit. Take it back, and then I wait till the finals and be like, oh, yeah, it gives me more excitement. Yeah. But, man, I don't know what happened because they was balling at one point, man. I saw them bigging up people that, man, these guys are doing all this. And then they came to Atlanta, and they slipped that game in Atlanta, and after that, it was a snowball effect. Like everybody was like, oh, man, everybody was crunk. Because you remember, like, I looked outside, and I was like, where are all these cars? Everybody going to the game tonight, man. You know, the Hawks out there kicking. Then I was like, man, they lost that one, and it was just like, boy, that bye. It got ugly.
60-19 with 7 minutes left.
Let me ask you a question.
In the second quarter.
Let me ask you something, Trey. I thought about buying tickets to that game, to go to that game, right? If you would have bought tickets to that game and you saw that in the second quarter, do you deserve a refund?
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this. Somebody in HR need to talk to me. I need somebody fired. I want my money back. Look, let me talk to somebody at the arena. Then I need to talk to somebody in the HR department. I'm acting like I work there. I'm putting in some grievances with this company because there's no way in hell I'm going to a game and we down 60-19 in the middle of the second quarter. Man, that is crazy.
I think they should give you an after party after that. If you stay, they gotta give you something. Like if you stay, like if you come to a game and you beat somebody 60, you know you got your money's worth. But if you lost that, all right. So the after party will be in suite 3641 for people who paid. Yes, we're sorry. One shot for everybody. We apologize for giving you this next week. Please come back. That'll be a hell of a selling point. Like if we get blowed out, y'all get free. You'll get a free party afterwards.
No, listen. Let me say something, man. They need to compensate the people that paid pretty money for that game, man. They need to give them a free game next year. Like no one deserves to spend. Those tickets were going for some racks. If you wanted to get on the floor courtside, those tickets were going for some racks. And if I would have paid that, man, they would have had to give me like a mini. Season tickets for something, bro. Like I'm serious, man. That ain't right, bro. That ain't right to go watch your team get destroyed like that. Now I was watching something on Instagram the other day, bro, and it's a car driving into around 285 with a big ass screen on there, and it says 50-point loss, and it shows the score of the Hawks and Knicks game.
And they had a picture of Trey on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, man. Hey, man. Shout out to some of the people that's in here. Shout out to Maggie Productions. How you doing, Maggie? Man, some people been saying we need to get old Maggie on the show. She was happy to see you in here. Then we got Will in here, man. Then my guy DMW Britton, one of the biggest supporters of the show. He said, I have nothing but love and respect for the creators, the content, and the behind-the-scenes guys of the Waterboyz show. LeBron and Jordan debate can become long-winded. I guess he's had to be sit and be subject to a lot of LeBron and Jordan conversation that lasts for hours because it is one of the never-ending debates, man. But we appreciate your support, DMW Britton, man. Hey, join in the conversation next time, man. Throw in something that could either end a debate overall or give us something we never thought about before. We appreciate your support, though, man. And thank you to everybody. You know, of course, people hated to hear that about the Terrell family, man. It's crazy, man. Such unexpected.
So precious,
yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is, man. We getting close to getting up out of here, man. Is there anything else y'all feel like we need to touch on this beautiful Thursday, man.
Let me ask something, John. Have you ever been in a blowout loss where you was losing like that?
All the time.
Tell me about one that you can remember.
No, I've spoken to so many times, and I think you just forgot. I lost. Listen, bro. In college, I lost 21 straight games.
Oh,
Jeez.
I lost 21 straight games. I got beat by Georgia. I got beat by Florida. This one the SEC was really like that.
Hey, man,
so we played against Georgia, Auburn. We played against, and the reason why I think I was a first round pick because I was playing against those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if I went to another school and the teams was like ACC back in the day, and I lost all these games, I probably wouldn't have got picked in the first round. But they saw me going against Georgia. They saw me going against Florida. They saw Vandy was okay then. But Kentucky, that's when they had Tim Couch. So I used to get blowed out a lot.
You know what? Y'all offense was so sorry that the defense was on there and you was able to triple your sack input, man.
Nah, it would sound good, but the most sacks I had was 7. Everybody was running the ball on us.
Oh, wow.
Like, we ain't had the most sacks I had in my college career was 7 in 1 year. But dude, it was when you losing like that. Fred Taylor, Jamal Lewis, Atlanta great. That's who we seen. Like, it wasn't back. It ain't like this where they had 40 times. Like Peyton Manning threw it 40 times, but all the other quarterbacks, they was handing it off.
Yeah,
man, we had big backs back then, man. And I was like 230. I was getting thrown out the club so much, man. But it was what it is, man. You know, I ended up being a pretty good player, but being on the other side of them losses so many times, like, it starts to get you mentally. But this was a one-time loss for them. They didn't get beat like this ever. I got that, like. Think about 21 straight, though. Think about you winning your first game your junior year, then the whole senior year. Getting a new coach, Lou Holtz, rest in peace to Lou Holtz. You know, he just passed away. But getting Lou Holtz and thinking that, okay, everything's going to change now. Moving from defensive end to outside linebacker finally, happy as hell. 2 days before the season started. Hey, you want to play linebacker? Yes. And then I moved to that, but then losing every game, bro. And, like, bad. So yeah, but I ain't. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look, this is the last thing I'm gonna ask you, but I want you to take the time to answer this question. And the first thing that comes to your mind, don't think about it. Just the first one. All right. You playing defensive end. Out of all the teams that you played for, what was your most memorable sack? And describe the play.
Most memorable sack. I don't even know. I don't really have one, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. And it's nothing.
Don't no name come to your mind, man.
No. Let me tell you why. And this is probably being more self-critical than I need to be. I never got Player of the Year, never won a Super Bowl. So, and right now I'm not in the Hall of Fame. So for me, it's like sometimes you feel like it all was for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I played 15 years. I did this. I did that. Everybody wants gratification. Everybody wants that validation that you played well. So my sacks don't really stick out in my mind like they used to. I think my first sack, I didn't even remember what it was until I had to go watch it again. You know, I had these head problems going on with the memory thing. So when I look at film again, I'm like, wow, I don't remember it, but it's a nice highlight to see, because a lot of times, I don't know if you ever seen yourself on TV. Like, sometimes you'll watch yourself, Trey, and you'll be like, "Dad, that's me." Especially when you look at the older you. You look at the older you and you think, like, maybe I wasn't big enough, or maybe I was too skinny, or maybe I was too big. Then you look at yourself like, "Dang, I was perfect." So that's what I get when I see myself play now. But there's nothing that sticks out now, because especially when it's part of the job. It's kind of like if I ask you a certain thing about managing, and you kind of like, "Hey, all that was in the job." Was there a certain moment that you remember, like, you know what, I won this award, but that was in my job. So, like, for me, it's nothing that really sticks out, besides not winning the Super Bowl here. That's the biggest disappointment. That San Francisco game, that part was the most. That was the hardest game of my life, man. Yeah. That was worse than the blowout for me for the Hawks, because being that close. And I just wanted to step foot on that dirt. I ain't even had to play. I just want to be like, "Hey, yeah, I played. Yeah, I played in the Super Bowl, because you're going to get that little commemorative ring or something. So you're going to get that opportunity to show that you was one of the best. But I just think for me, like, nothing really, it's nothing that I can hang on my hat that it was so awesome because it was part of the game.
Well, look, I know Trey, he has a memory like an elephant. What's your most memorable John Abraham sack that you can remember?
Hell, I don't remember.
I don't remember, man.
I don't remember.
You just said like a couple, like that, the first time we had John on here, you said something about a sack that he did. You had described it and everything.
Okay.
All right, man. Y'all both, man.
Okay.
Y'all both.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just
Y'all
being
both
honest,
just threw me
man.
under the bus.
No, not at all.
I can't
not at all.
recall.
I'm just
like,
talking.
John had a lot of great
Yeah.
NFL sacks. You got to watch what you say around Aaron. He had a lot of great what times he sacked the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't think of the one that I want to like call out at this.
I
at this
remember him
particular-
sacking
at
Michael
this
Vick,
particular
man.
moment.
I remember him sacking Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do. Yeah.
Can you take us through that play? Are you sacking Vick in the Georgia Dome with the Jets?
Well, I can take you through the end of it because I don't remember like it. You know what I remember the most about that? The dome. It was just being in the dome, man. Like, cause
said that
I
before.
remember talking to Vic the whole game, and we were just having conversation like we was friends or something. Cause I had on some of his shoes. I had on
Man,
some
please
Vicks.
tell us about the story.
No, I had on some Vicks, right? And the first time, like, I didn't sack him, but I ran him down from the back and I pulled him down. And he was like, man, you almost broke my damn back. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, bro, you just, we were just going back and forth. And he looked down and he was like, hey, where you got them from? I was like, man, I went online and found these. He was like, I got to get those, man. I don't even have them no more. They don't make them like that no more. I'm like, dang, bro. We were just talking like, I knew we were going to lose. So I'm like, man, I'm sitting here just talking. I'm just talking back and forth to him. And he was like, nah, it was fun, man, because one thing about being on a losing team, man, you got to find lights in certain situations. And one thing I'll say again, like I've stated this before, if I could change my career after every game, I would speak to people. I would go talk to the other team. I would go like get to know these guys. But in my mind, I treated it like, because I also used to losing that after every game, we'll walk off the field and I'll just run off the field. I wouldn't even go shake nobody's hand. Like, I think that's something that every player, even no matter what kind of job you're in, if you got something going on, like having that extra 5 minutes just to say, hey, have a good day. Hey, have a good day. Good game. I think that creates a narrative that people feel like they know you. So when you're done with the game, they're more apt to say, hey, B Rich, come do this. Hey, Trey, y'all come do this. Just because you spent that little 2 or 3 minutes after the game just to go shake, Tom Brady's hand, to go shake, Beast Mode hand, to go shake like Matt Ryan, like even these guys you're playing against, even if it's a great tackle, just go shake his hand and say good game, and then they remember your face, they remember your name. So if you see him out, they be like, hey, Abe seemed like a pretty cool dude, man, bring him through. So that's one thing I regret about not doing when I play.
Yeah, man. Let me ask y'all this, man. All right. Your life is on the line.
No.
Your life is on the line. You got to. Your life is on the line, and you got to pick one Atlanta sports team to win a championship to save your life. Oh, which team would you pick?
That don't even make sense to me. You know who I got. Hey, bro, you better see this shirt. They buy that. I'm picking them Falcons to win. Bro, this city would be different. Y'all already know. That's why I was mad when I ain't won a ring, man. Bro, if we would have won the championship that year, man, I could walk around the city to do anything I want. Now, I'm talking about to a certain
degree. Yeah,
I ain't wild. Okay, look how they handled Jamal Anderson. Look how they handled everybody who was on that Dirty Birds team. But at 98, all them guys are like posterized around here. Like you see all these guys and they didn't win it, but everybody be like, man, we could have, boy, that team should have, boy, but that team, man, Reeves was that mother, and this was just getting there. If we would have won one, boy, and if I had one play in that Super Bowl, just one play, a sack or something, man, but that sack you got, that'd have been the story, and I could have walked around Atlanta. So I was so pissed off about that at that moment, man, because Man, I don't even want to go too deep, but that's some real stuff. But I definitely say football because the Braves already kind of, and the soccer team already kind of won one. So you get one. Yeah, football be ridiculous.
All right, but you had to save your life. Which team you going with to save your life?
As of right now, roster or just team?
Man, just if you had to bet on one franchise to win a championship to save your life, which one are you betting on?
I wanna say the Falcons, but I gotta go with the Braves. They already did it, man. They did it twice. So but I want the Falcons, but to save my life,
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, forget my wants. Guess what I want? I want to live more than I want the Falcons to win a championship.
Right.
Shout out
I'm going
to the
to break.
Falcons, but my life is worth more than the Falcons in my eyes. I'm going with the Atlanta Braves. If I have to send someone in, I don't know if you were a Game of Thrones fan, but if somebody was sentenced to death, they could say, I can pick somebody to fight to the death to save my life. If I had to send someone in there to fight for my life, I'm sending the Atlanta Braves in there. I don't care what it looks like. I trust them to get it right before I trust the Falcons or the Hawks to get it right. And I love them all, but the Braves have done. I'm gonna have to go with that A, man. I got on the Falcons hat, but I'm gonna have to go with that A, man. If I'm saving my life, hey, man.
I agree.
Yeah, I answered it wrong. My bad.
Nah, that's all good.
Yeah, think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I think I heard him wrong. I'm thinking about like, shoot, yeah. I heard that one wrong. You definitely wrong. 'Cause even the way I answered don't sound right now. I'm like, oh, I said that they won already. I'm tripping.
I got a question before.
Oh,
we
hold
go.
on. Somebody said what they think. I guess they think what was their favorite sack of yours. Where it said David Loftus
David,
right there. No, right there. Yeah, he said that first Panthers game when the QB was so mad he was cussing and pointing and kept changing offensive lineman Abraham blowing up double teams, triple teams. I was so happy.
That was the first game, but that game ended up being like one of my many games that just hurt because I played my ass off that game, man. I had like 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 calls fumbles, like 4 tackles for losses, and we had 2 minutes left in the game. I already got the tape off and everything, man. I took the tape off the hands. I'm like, I'm good, man. I'm a Falcon boy. They gonna love me here. I'm good now. Coach Johnson, I think Billy Johnson, came in there, a fat white dude, glasses on. I'm just trying to give y'all an image, though. Hey, we need you back in the game, man. We ain't got nobody else. We need you. I'm like, bro, it's 2 minutes. We up 13 points with it's like 1 minute and 47 left exactly, I think. All right, man. They just paid me this money, man. I want to make sure I'm a good teammate. You know, boom, boom, boom. I put my gloves back on, went back in, made 1 step, ripped my groin. I ripped. Yeah, this was the first. Yeah, I ripped my groin, and like I remember coming into the. Like after that, I went into the locker room, but that started my depression again, man. Like I was like, dude, I just balled out. And then the coach, like even Coach Moore, was just like, man, hey, man, I don't know what the hell he was thinking, man. God damn it, what the fuck? I was like, man, look, I just,
dang.
Yeah. So I'm sitting on the thing, man. I'm sitting there with leg just all messed up, man. And it's just like,
You think the coach got fired for that?
I don't think they got fired, but it was a bad move. But I can say honestly, I saw all the concern. And that was so different from in New York. When I got hurt in New York, people would just be like,
Yeah,
you know. So I saw the concern. So for me, it was. But like I said, it led me down because I wasn't drinking at the time. It led me back to drinking because I was like, man, here we go again. And I was playing this victim role like it always happens to me, but which it did because I know like that year, from that first game, I was on the road. And I found out that the NFC South wasn't as tough as I thought it was. But then I ended up like missing the rest of the season because I broke my thumb again, and it was just like, golly. But that game right there will stick out for me in a lot of purposes in life. But it was my game to show off in Atlanta, and that definitely got me. When I saw Arthur Blank smile, I said, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Hey man, Blank out here willing Vic to the sideline. So if he's smiling, he got the same kind of love for you, man. Hey, well look, we appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. Look, I do want to take the time to apologize for one thing to everybody out there. This is a sincere apology. So if you're around people, if you're around noise, please step where you can really hear, because this is something that I really want to say to you guys, and I feel like I owe this to our listeners and everybody watching. Right, I want to apologize. During our show, Aaron showed his face. And I know that's not anything
Several
you guys
times.
Tuned in for.
Yeah.
I know that's nothing you tuned in for. I know that's nothing you tuned in for.
Dude, I'm sitting here thinking
when you tuned in, you didn't expect to see that. You didn't expect to see the Crypt Keeper give Atlanta sports. Tales from the Crypt. You didn't expect to see that.
Right,
Jurassic Park South.
Hold on.
And we apologize, man. We're sorry. Oh, my God.
Look, on behalf of me, B Rich, I sincerely apologize for you have to go through that. I really do.
Yeah, man. Listen, and all our listeners, y'all didn't see his face. Look, be thankful. But you... That was torture enough. Aaron had to try to end it. But listen, all y'all that heard his voice, that was torture enough. I'm going to pray for you tonight. I'm going to send up nothing but love for you. I'm going to pray for your healing. We're totally sorry. When me and B Rich started this show, we didn't set out to have that happen to you.
Thank you to all the Aaron Will Pittman fans. Thank you to all Aaron Will Pittman fans. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, everybody, you know we love Aaron, man. Old staring Aaron, man. Look, shout out to our guy, Stiller Mike, man.
Stiller Mike in the
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, man, we about to get on up out of here like we always say, man. Oh, I think I saw one of my cousins in. Yeah. I think it said Joyful Nails 224. Shout out to you, cuz. My cousin Trey. Keep up the good work, cuz. I love you. I love you too. Always good to have family in the building. Shout out to our old Stiller Mike. Who else? I saw somebody. TJ said, go down, go down. Somebody said, TJ, no, go down. Okay, right there. TJ Martin 13. Right above Mike. He said, hey, that's why I love Trey. He gonna keep it real. Zero bias. Man, I like that, man. Even though I get crucified for it at times. But it's all good, man. I wouldn't be me. But listen, man, like we always say, the Waterboyz Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. This is the Waterboyz Show, the new voice in Atlanta sports. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me, Trey. We got the great number 55 all the way live. John Abraham in the building. We got my partner, B Rich, and we got Jurassic Park South over
Aaron Will Pittman.
Oh, Smeagol. What was it? Smeagol or Spiegel? From
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, boy. Boy.
He can do his voice. Do his voice.
Schmeagol.
That's because that's who it really is. You know what I'm saying? He wore makeup in that role. You know what I'm saying? But
It is Wednesday, man.
hey, listen, man. Shout out to Doug. Shout out to Mario. Shout out to Stiller Mike. Shout out to T Terry. The entire team, man.
Super Mario.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. Make sure y'all go on over to the Big Facts Network when you get a chance. We now are dropping episodes of the Waterboyz Show on YouTube over at the Big Facts Network. So you can find us here doing our lives and dropping other content. But we also will have episodes and interviews over at the Big Facts Network. That's over there with Big Bang, DJ Scream. We just dropped an episode. If you didn't see it, we just dropped an episode yesterday with Atlanta Falcons legend Chuck Smith, number 90. So please go on over, check us out, give it some support, show us some love. We appreciate y'all and thank y'all for sticking with us and rocking with us, man. But the blessed, the real OG 404 said blessed, and then TJ Martin 13
Took my precious.
Took my precious. Hey, man. We up out of here, man. The Waterboyz Show. We are